What's up, guys? I'm Adriana Maya, and I'm back with another episode of Spliffs and Giggles brought to you by the Red Eye District. I have Selina Bentz joining me today. She's been in the
Nice.
adult industry for over 3 years. She actually got in around COVID, took a little break, and came right back to us. So thank you
Exactly.
so much for joining
Thank
me.
you for having me, guys. I'm really happy to be here. I've been like watching and following this for a while, so
Mm,
you know.
Now, I gotta ask, why did you take a break from us? Why did you leave all this
Um,
little deviance?
tale as old as time. I got a civilian boyfriend who wanted me to stop, so
Yep.
I did that.
But you're
But
back.
I'm back. But I'm back.
So
So I'm not.
he's gone and you're
He's
doing
gone.
well.
He's gone. Yeah,
Nice
yeah.
for you. Good
Yes.
for
Thank
you.
you.
Got rid
Thank
of
you.
the extra baggage.
Yes.
And since you've been back, have you
Yes.
noticed a bit of a change? Because I know when you got in around COVID, things were
Yes.
kind of developing and changing in the industry, and now things are full on flipped. But do you feel that
So
change?
I definitely do. One, I think it's because I switched agencies during that time.
Ah, I got you. Okay.
So that I think is a factor. And two, like COVID was no more when I got
Mm-hmm.
back in. So there was just so many more shoots and like less restrictions.
Right.
So it's a lot different than like when I first started.
Did you enjoy it though? Because shooting is shooting. COVID was very
Right.
restrictive, but did you
I
enjoy
enjoyed
the?
it.
I love
Dude, I loved
that.
it. I
I
love
love
being on
that.
set. Like when I was with them, that's like what we fought about most is like I missed it and I wanted to go back, you know.
I feel that.
Yeah.
It is a big change.
Yeah.
It's a very big would you like?
I'll have a little bit. A little bit. Thank you.
Delicious. But it is a very big change to go from being, surrounded by industry people, sometimes living in a model
Yes.
house when you first start out, to then being in your hometown usually, or,
Right.
with your boyfriend and you're really secluded. So I love that you did get a bit of time to debate, what you wanted and you came back to us.
For
Sometimes it's
sure.
needed. It really is,
No, I
especially after you were
agree.
shooting a lot. Sometimes it helps people, decide what path they want to take. Do you think that it maybe helped you?
Dude, 100%. So, like, I got in as soon as I could, pretty much at 18.
Ah, me too.
There,
Yes.
yeah. So,
Okay.
as soon as I could, and then, like, I think that period of time where I was out, I kind of like saw the other side of like maybe what life could be if
Hmm.
I wasn't involved in sex work.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And that's something I always kind of wondered after I got in.
Yeah.
So, like, just having that bit of time where I could like
Reflect on it.
reflect on it like
Hmm.
okay, so this is what that's like in the industry and this is what like civilian life is like,
So I gotta ask,
yes.
were there things that you were like, I don't want to say against doing, but maybe they were on your no list when
Right.
you first got in that now, after your break, now that you're back,
Right.
that you're like, oh no, I like that. For
uh-huh
me, mine was like rough
Rougher
sex.
stuff,
Yeah.
right, right.
Like I came back from COVID and I was like, I'm into BDSM.
Yeah. I'm kinky
Yeah, I
now.
was like, that's all right. Like
Yeah.
cool, but did not expect it.
um, I honestly don't know. Like I said, like it was different. I didn't get too many shoots my first year, honestly, so I
Yeah.
didn't really get the chance to like decline or say like this is on
Yeah.
my no
Yeah.
list. But I do feel like as I've gone through, like, okay, I've gotten like this is okay, and like I've seen people do this, and like it's kind of something I want to do, you know?
Oh,
So just
okay.
like as
Like it
I've
gives
been
you a little
progressing, yeah,
idea.
like I've been
So,
open,
in
progressively
seeing
open.
stuff like that, right? Because social
Yeah.
media is huge for us.
Yes,
That's how
yes.
we, make connections, how we get ideas for content. Have you seen anyone online that you're like kind of drawn to that you're like, oh, I want to work with them?
Um, I mean, definitely a bunch of different companies,
Right. It's companies usually,
companies and
right? Their
like just
style.
performers that like you get kind of a vibe from. Like, okay, you would be really fun, and I think we would
Yeah.
like get along
Right.
and
I'm
connect.
like, what
So,
are our sexual vibes
right,
match up?
right.
Yes. I feel like with girls, it's easier for me to, tell if we're
Yes,
gonna click,
yes,
and then
yes.
guys, you never know. Like
No,
I
no.
never know. Because I feel like, especially guys who are deep in the industry, they kind of
Right.
tailor it to the girl. So it's
Right,
a little
right.
harder. With girls though, how do you go about like picking who you're gonna shoot with? Because sometimes seeing what they're like online, isn't
Right.
exactly who you're
Like
gonna
like
get.
who like your online personality,
Right.
is gonna be a lot different than like kind of
Hmm.
how you present yourself in person. But honestly, I stay in a model house right now, so I'm pretty close with like the people in my agency
Love,
specifically and
love.
stuff, where like
Mhm.
we shoot. It's pretty small. So
It's good though.
it's
God,
good,
don't
which
knock
is
it.
good. Yes,
If you guys
absolutely.
have
I wish
never tried
I
that,
love.
being with an agency, especially as
Yes,
a girl, I think is amazing.
exactly.
I
So
literally was telling her how excited I am and jealous of her that
yeah.
I am that she's in a model house.
It's nice, and you get to make those connections, and you get to, like, meet people in person and get others
Mhm.
people's, like, take on them. So, like,
Yeah.
that's kinda how I find people who I wanna work with instead of, like, going
Yeah.
online, you know?
I think yes.
Yeah.
I try and tell well, we do you should pay attention to some stuff.
Yeah.
Really, you have to remember a lot of stuff is for the fans
Right,
and like
right. Yeah,
they're playing
absolutely.
into it. There's so many girls too that I've had the opposite where I thought we would,
Right, like,
click
click.
and then you're like, oh, we actually don't mesh up that
Right.
well, and that's okay as long as you're professional and stuff. Have you ever had an instance maybe you get on set for a professional scene or even content? Because sometimes this is the ones where it gets us where we've never met the people before sometimes
Right,
where
right.
you realize that it's going to be a tougher day at work than you thought
Right.
it would.
No, 100%. Like, I as a person, I feel like I do try to, like, be personable, and make
Hmm.
everyone
I
like, I'm
do
a
that.
people pleaser a little bit,
Right. Same.
But sometimes vibes just don't match. Like, you're just not gonna, like, love everyone you meet,
Yes. It is what
So
it is.
it is what it
Yeah.
is. So there are times where I get on set and like, okay, like I would never hang out with you outside of set, but right
Right.
now I'm gonna
Right.
be professional and I'm gonna be kind because what else can you do? Because it is work.
Exactly. Yes. It sucks because it's obviously very intimate. We're having sex with people.
Yes.
But luckily, especially I think on mainstream sets, because there
Yeah.
are other people there,
Right.
it takes away that extra layer of it being awkward
Right,
almost
right.
because there are other people there, which for civilians, it probably sounds crazy,
No,
but for us,
yes.
it really does. Whereas being on
Totally.
content sets with someone,
It's more intimate.
yeah, you're alone with someone, you're kind
Yes.
of in that situation. And not being on a mainstream set, there's not a buffer there if you're uncomfortable or want to
Exactly.
get
Like it
out of
kind of
it.
strips away that a
Yeah.
level of intimacy when there's a whole crew there, like with you
It's
guys.
but
It
it's a
really
good
does.
thing, like
Yes,
but
yes.
also if you have a good content partner, it's also beneficial to not have a crew there,
Right,
it
right.
rides both ways. The thing is for us being on set, sometimes you get stuck and it's like, "Okay, Imma do this, like,
Yeah.
Imma do good, Imma figure it out," like, you
You
just
gotta do the
you do your
day.
job,
Yes. Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. And that's at
Mhm.
like the end of the day. And I feel like it might be hard for people outside of the industry to understand that, but it is a job. Like it's a fun job and I'm really grateful for it. But at the
Right.
like when I'm going to set, it's like, oh, I don't want to go to work right
Yeah,
now.
you're thinking about it as
It's work.
work.
It's
It's
work.
funny because a lot of people think, "Oh, sex, it's so exciting," right?
Right.
But those same people, usually guys, I
Yeah.
don't wanna single you out,
Right.
but usually when they get on our sets, they either can't get their dicks hard, they can't come, they can't because it's a lot. It's like, "Oh, yeah, it's more than that, buddy. Like, yeah, I know you thought
Right.
it was
Right.
X, Y, and Z, but
Right.
no, you got 5 dudes that are right behind you, so
Right.
good luck."
Right. Yeah.
Like,
Literally.
and they're probably touching you. Were you shocked by anything? Like, in doing porn? Because everyone has a preconceived notion,
Right.
but did
Right.
anything kinda gag you, like, that just is consistent on set?
Guess everything in a way, but, like, what something that's still, like, kinda is wild to me, it'll be, like, a random Tuesday, and, like, I'm in Cowgirl or something, and I'm
Right,
looking down, and, like, people are doing stuff and moving around,
right.
and, like, this man's inside of me, but this is work, like, this is crazy, like, it's not
I feel
this is
that.
such a wild life that so many people wouldn't understand, and it is something I'm grateful for, but
Mhm.
that does
It
gag me a
is.
little bit
It is
sometimes.
wild. Mine is when, like, you're getting fucked and, like, the crew is, like you said, like, doing stuff around you,
Right.
and, like, sometimes they're eating,
Right.
and that
Yeah, dude.
cracks me up because it's their a lot of them shoot multiple scenes a
Right,
day, so,
right.
yeah, they need to
They're
eat,
so
but
desensitized to
first
it.
yes, I'm like, they're eating full on eating and just,
Yes.
like, making sure the camera looks good, and I'm just
Right,
like,
right,
porn is funny, like,
right.
porn is
It's
very,
a
very
nature
funny.
documentary. It's not even people having
Literally, it's
sex to
not
them.
normal.
It's crazy.
Have you ever been caught yourself in one of those situations on set, maybe waiting for a scene or and you
Yes, yes.
realize, like, they're full on fucking, and
Right,
you're just
right.
like, "Hey."
Dude, I was doing, like, kind of a talent assistant thing, like a TA thing the other day.
Oh, love.
I was playing solitaire on my phone. I was like, "When are these people gonna stop?"
Right?
Like
You're like, "I'm like 20 minutes."
right,
Yeah.
right. 'Cause like, "What's been going on?"
Right.
Shit.
Now, I gotta ask, and this is a little more of a personal question. Since you've been in the industry, does it kind of make it hard for your personal sex life? Because I've caught myself where I'm performing per se,
Right,
and I'm
right,
like, "Oh, I need to, like, tighten up," and just be myself,
right,
but it is yourself, it's an
right.
extension of us. Do you have, like, an issue with that,
So,
like,
like,
that line?
yeah, no, I have a lot of thoughts on that actually, but in regards to what you said, like just performing while you're doing sex, like in your personal life,
Right.
um, sorry, it's kind of like
No, you're good. I know it's a tough
it's like
one.
when you meet new people and they know what you do, they kind of think of you as a concept and not a person. So you
Mhm.
kind of want to like fit this concept in
Right.
their mind, even though it's not who like you are
Right,
yourself.
you know what they're
You
expecting.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yes,
They're expecting the
yes.
show. So
Yeah.
there's that, and also like I feel like having sex is just so easy now. Like it's not a flex.
No.
Like as a beautiful woman, I'm sure you
Yeah,
know this. It's
yeah.
not like guys will have sex with us.
Yeah, you
It's
can
kind
fuck
of boring.
anything right now,
Yeah,
yeah.
right. Kind of like boring. Like okay, so like
Yeah.
I kind of now just like want the deeper like emotional connection as
Love,
opposed
love.
to yeah.
I hear that a lot, honestly,
Yes.
especially with girls in the industry. Actually, a lot of the guys who've done it longer than, like,
Yes.
2, 3 years, they also feel the
Yes.
same
Yeah.
too.
That makes sense.
I think that, we get so jaded that we see how jaded civilians are, and
Right.
they don't realize how jaded they are,
Right.
and we're like, "Oh, okay, we want some real shit now because
Right.
this is a
Right.
lot."
Literally.
When you're kind of picking and choosing, like, how to ride that, line between who you perform with, do you ever kind of give it to someone, like, enthusiastically, like, they kind of want the porn star side?
Right, right. No, like in my personal life,
Mhm.
100%. 100, dude, I'm such a simp. I really am. Like I get obsessed. Like
Yeah,
if I
same.
see a guy and I'm like, you're so hot.
You're like, "We're meant to
That's done. It's done.
be."
I'm cooked. I'm cooked. We're meant to be.
Amen, amen, it
I will
literally.
do anything you ask me to right now.
'Cause
And
I want you to love me.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly,
I
exactly,
need it.
exactly.
I love that. That's the issue with us whores.
Yes. Literally.
Unfortunately we get fixated.
Yeah.
Like, wait, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Like, now, have you had anyone that you maybe like had your eye on in the industry that you got a chance to work with and it was just amazing?
Um, as far as right now,
Mhm.
not really, maybe. I mean, there's been times where people will, like send me a call sheet,
Oh
and it'll
yeah,
be a
yeah.
performer like I've never heard of who's out from LA, and I'll look them up on like
Yum.
Twitter or
Right.
X or whatever. I'm like, oh my God. And then I will look at his pictures for like
You're
days and
you're
nights
gooning.
before, like just gooning over them.
That's hot,
And
that's
I
hot.
get nervous when I show up on
No, I
set.
love that. You were
Yeah.
literally setting
Yeah.
yourself.
For like, just can't
That's
talk,
hot. No, that's hot.
So that, but like,
You gotta. You gotta. It,
yeah.
like, builds it up for you.
Yes, yes.
I Because I've been in a while now with guys. I usually work with guys that I've worked with before,
Right, right.
but luckily it's got like guys I haven't worked with
Yeah.
for like it's been like 5 years, and I'm like, oh
Right,
my god,
yeah.
reunion.
It's a nice little catch up. Like, hey, how you doing?
But I also think it's like kind of cool to. I wish I could have like those first time
Yes,
experience with like
yes.
guy like Johnny Sins.
Have you worked with them?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it was really bad because I was sick that day. So testament to how good of a performer
Yeah.
he was, because I was like literally like he's like fucking me, and then
Yeah.
I would be like, oh, I have to go throw up, and I would go throw up,
Yeah.
brush my teeth and stuff.
Yeah.
We would fuck again, and then I
Right.
would go throw up again.
Right.
And like we did that for the
Right.
whole scene, and he was like, that was so fucking hot, and I was like, what the fuck? Like that was
It's
terrible, but thank
iconic.
you.
Yeah.
Like, so like guys like that, I love.
Just
Do
the
you?
like more professional, like
Yes,
deepen
yes.
it.
It works. Do you enjoy working with guys like that, the more seasoned performers, the guys who are really like veterans, would say, in the industry versus the guys who are still good performers, but the
Right.
newer guys?
So definitely veterans,
Yeah.
but I think also with me, like because I do shoot with the same guys a lot, I prefer that, because
Oh,
I know the
got
vibes are
you.
gonna be good
Yeah.
on set. Like we're
Yes, I
friends, we hang
agree.
out outside of work, you know.
Absolutely.
So like maybe you just got in, but like we've known each other since you got in.
Mhm.
So like yeah, I like that too. But
I totally agree.
seasoned performers are definitely like a different experience,
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
sometimes I just have to lay there and they'll like put me there, and
Uh-huh.
put me there. It's
You
like, okay, the
Pillow
scene's
Princess
done.
has a new meaning
Yes.
when you're working with like a real porn star, because they're giving you the porn star
Yes,
experience. It's
yes.
amazing. It's funny because there's like guys that I've only gotten to work with once, and I'm like, oh, I remember that. And
Yeah,
he's a real performer,
girl, girl, sometimes it's like, okay, like my job is to go on set and get paid to perform with this guy.
Right,
Sometimes
right.
it feels like I'm here to be on set
To
and
get fucked
this
by this guy
guy is
is
being
performing,
paid
yeah, to
to
fuck me.
perform
And
with
what's crazy is
me.
half the time we're making more than them. I'm like,
Yes.
wow,
Wow.
wow, America.
Yeah. Ooh.
Or really, it goes on in the UK too. So sex work,
But that's the thing. I think guys shoot more than us. Like
they do.
people
Guys have the capacity for sure. Well, we have our period. We have
yes.
a bunch of
Yeah.
things that go on with women,
And there's a
whereas
lot more girls than guys too.
right, right. That's what I say. If you're a good male performer and you're not
You're
creepy and
set.
you're on point with keeping yourself looking decent and stuff, you guys can have a longevity, like career, as long
Absolutely,
as your dick works.
absolutely, dude.
The issue is a lot of the guys go through cycles because just like us, they
Mhm.
get girlfriends, they want to have families and
Life
stuff.
happens
And
to
it's
us.
fair
Yeah.
because also after a while, I would get burnt out too.
Right,
Some of the
right,
guys, they do like 3 scenes a day.
right.
I do one and I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm
Like, how much
exhausted.
longer am I writing?
Right. And like 20 minutes. And they're
Yeah.
like, it's been 4.
Yeah.
Like, you're fine. Like, you've
Just
literally
chill.
been fine. Like, he's been fucking you for an hour and a
Right.
half.
And then he has
Like,
a scene after that, you know?
lit, and they're
Yeah.
fine. I'm
Yeah.
just like, if I had a dick, if you had a dick, would you do porn?
I'd hope I'd have a dick worthy of porn.
You can have a
Right.
small dick.
Like,
There's a
yep.
couple of dudes with
That's true
small
too.
dicks
That's
in
true too.
porn. There's a
I'd hope so, right? I
oh
do
yeah.
feel like this is almost like sometimes I wouldn't wish like male performance on people, my worst enemy, because I do feel like it's hard
It's
sometimes.
hard as fuck
You
on
know?
the guys. Half of the girls, especially because they're new girls,
Right.
they don't know what to do. So the guys really do kind of have to
Right,
just
right. You
move
have to
you
know.
around so it's a good scene so they don't look
Right.
bad. But then it's also all the work is on them. I
Yes.
totally agree. It's way harder for the dudes.
And like we can just put lube and say, "Oh my God, I'm so wet right now." But like
They
if your
have to be
dick's not
hard with the
hard,
camera. Sometimes the camera dude touching them,
like
people in the
right
room.
over, it's it's
Sometimes
a
they're like,
different
come,
thing.
come
Yes.
now, come
Yeah.
now, and sometimes they're not nice about
Yeah.
it. To the guys,
No,
like,
and sometimes like I can catch myself too, like, okay, we're here for 4 minutes.
hurry
Is this
up,
guy not gonna
guy. And then I'm
come?
like,
But like,
actually, I can't even come if they
right,
told me to
right.
come right now. So I'm like, that's fair.
Literally, literally. So like I
Hmm.
do think it's a different job and in some ways it's harder.
Right, right. Okay,
So
wait. Gotta ask. Hitachi,
Hitachi?
how do we feel about it?
I love the Hitachi. What do you
Is
mean who
it not
doesn't? Is
the
that like even a question?
some girls say they like the rabbit or the what's it called the thing that you sit on and it shakes kind of.
I've never used
It's like a shake. I'll have to look it up. But you literally straddle
that.
it
Okay, okay.
and you sit in it like there's an
Oh.
attachment. It goes in you and it like shakes or it goes up and down.
I
And
have one
girls
that goes
like
up
go
and down.
crazy about that. I've never done that
I've
one
never
because
done
it
that
like
one either.
terrifies me. But
Yeah.
I've done the shaky one and it just like it felt good, but it was like, So I love the Hitachi.
Yeah, no, I think with the Hitachi, you kind of have like more control over what you're
Mm-hmm.
doing, you know? So
But they
that,
can have control.
yeah, yeah, I like to have control when I'm like masturbating for
Yes.
sure.
Have you tried a fuck machine?
So I just got a dildo that like pumps, but that's the
Oh,
closest
it is.
thing, you
Yes,
know?
it is.
But I like it. I like it.
Amazing. I've seen a lot. Well, I've tried the fuck machines when I lived in the camp house, but
Yes.
getting a personal one, it just feels like so much work to me. It really does
Right.
feel like the mechanical. I know nothing about managing a machine. Do I have to oil it? Like what's happening? What if I
So
squirt on it? You know,
what I got was like just a dildo that pumps. Like the future
one
is
of
now,
the like
ladies and gentlemen.
extends like
Yeah,
that.
like it's a dildo and you can like suction cup and it has balls.
You can see. I've never seen a suction one. I'm
It, dude,
intrigued.
and
The
it just
future
pumps.
is
The future
nigh.
is now.
Oh my God, yes.
And it's not like a
So you suction.
yeah, you
Okay,
just
so yeah,
suction it,
I'm
you
intrigued.
press the power button and it just pumps and has little modes just like a Hitachi would, you know? And you just lube it
I
up
love this.
and
I love
clean it
this
up.
world. I think I
Yeah.
like this little life. I'm tone deaf,
Yeah.
but in my head that sounded
It's
fire.
beautiful.
Like thank you. Do you have anyone that you haven't been able to work with that you would love to get your hands on someday?
Um, I mean, yeah, probably like the seasoned vets, like Johnny Sins. I've never worked with him, but obviously I know who he is.
Right.
I'd like to work with Holly Randall. I really like her stuff. Like
Yes,
she does a
yes,
podcast
great
too that
one.
I follow as
Yes.
well, and I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just like some companies here and there that I haven't gotten the chance to shoot with that I'd like
Right.
to.
I think it's cool that you're open and like
Yeah.
it's cool to have like specifics, like but it's also good to be open to like try
Word.
things
Yeah.
and stuff because I feel like our sexual liberties kind of, they change over the years when
Mhm.
you're in the industry and some people get a little more conservative, some like loosen up a bit in other ways. What are some things that are on your no list for now?
My no list for right now. Like stuff in public, right? Or I have to get like
Or for on camera at least. What's on your no list for on camera? So for a lot of girls, anal is like a big one,
okay.
or like like blow bangs and stuff like that.
Honestly, nothing's on my like hard no list. It kind of just
Interest.
as it comes up,
Mhm.
I'll say yes or no. I have
Yeah,
done my first anal scene.
love.
Um, would I say yes to another one right now?
Yeah,
Depending. Like it just depends.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
with that one, I gotta know who the talent was. I gotta know how
I
big
feel
the
that.
dick was.
Yes.
And I'm worried. Like, I don't know. Just
No, but we're easing our way into that, and
right,
that's fine.
right.
You guys get so
Just
carried away
depending.
with the anal stuff. But the
It
thing is, you want
hurts.
girls to enjoy, well, 'cause sometimes they do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would think you would want the girl to enjoy it.
What?
So yeah, let girls do it on their own accord and stuff.
Right,
Like I think
right.
that's the best, especially because for me, I can tell in a scene if a
Mhm.
girl is like, doing it and just like or if she's like really enjoying it. And like anal is one of the ones we make a lot of money, but it's just not fun if you're not
Right, like
enjoying it.
and that's the thing, like, it's some because this industry is so intimate and it does deal with something that's so personal
Yeah.
to each person, like, you really shouldn't say yes just for the money, right? It's like there's or the clout or whatever you're gonna
Yeah,
get,
it'll catch up
it'll
with
catch
you.
up with you, and it's just not
Hmm.
worth it. It's not worth
It
it.
really will. I've I have one scene that I regret, and thank God over 10 years, one scene, not
Yes,
bad.
yes.
But I have heard, and mine's not even that bad. Like I've heard horror stories
Yeah,
that I'm just like,
word.
I'm thankful that I'm not, I'm confident enough in myself, but I also have seen girls be in that position where you can tell they're uncomfortable.
Yes.
So I love that you at least have that like solidified in
Yes.
yourself that you can pick and choose for yourself. And that part
100%.
of that helps with having an agent that's like good for you.
Absolutely,
Some agents,
absolutely.
they want to help boost you and stuff, and you can't knock them for that, but it also turns a little predatory when
Right.
girls aren't necessarily ready for things like
Right,
that.
right.
So it's good when you have an agent who's down to ride with you
Yes.
and isn't going to push you like further than need be.
Right.
Now, would you suggest getting with an agent for a girl who wanted to join the industry? Because I know people are always asking for guys and girls, but we're going to ask for a girl specifically right now. Do
Okay.
you think a girl should get an agent?
Yes. Yeah, I do. It's worked for me. You have to find the agency that works with you. And
Mhm.
obviously, like everything I say is my personal experience
Right,
within
right,
the industry, but you find an agent that works with you that you actually like can get along with,
right,
on
right.
some level, and
Yeah.
they're gonna want to work for you. They'll get you more
Oh,
work.
keyword work for you.
Work for
Keywords,
you, work for
keywords.
you.
They work
Agents,
for you.
you do not work for your agents, and I feel like a lot of girls,
Forget
especially
that. Yeah.
younger ones entering the industry, they don't realize that they're not
Not at
their
all.
boss. Even though they
Hmm.
will try to take on that personality
Yeah.
sometimes, they're just not.
I'm like, they work for you. You can leave them at any time if you want. As long as you
Right,
pay your
right.
fees, like you're good. And even
Yeah,
then, you can
yeah.
still leave them and pay your fees. Like you're fine. Like that whole scarcity tactic that some of these like agents try to use. I'm like, are you insane? Like
Yeah.
you want to sue? Like I'm like,
L-
but they try
Dude,
it. They do try it. So I'm
they try a
glad you know
lot.
that.
They
Do you
try.
think that part of knowing that, like being
Thank you.
secure in that, is because of the girls that you got to come up around, like
Right.
being in the model house? Like I said, I'm
Yeah.
jealous. But do you think that that helped you, like, kind of find who you were in the industry?
I think so. Yeah, 100%. Like when I first got in, I stayed in like a model house,
Yeah.
and
Wild.
that was a
Yeah.
whole other thing. It was like literally no, it wasn't wild. It was a studio with one other girl, and sometimes they try to put other girls into it too. But luckily, me and the girl got along so well. Like we're still
Yeah, it was
best
fine. It was
friends.
fine. But still, that's like a shit show.
But
Yeah,
she
that's
helped
fun.
me with like a lot getting into it,
Yeah.
which I feel some girls just don't get. And then like even now, just being able to talk to other girls in the house, people
Right.
that done it, just different perspectives. Like, it does
It
help.
really
It
helps.
really
It
helps. It
does.
really helps.
But it helps make you feel safer. It helps make you feel more secure and like your personality and like your
Yes.
character, I guess, or whatever you're gonna put out in the world. I do want to jump to like a more rapid fire type of question, but
Okay.
I'm high as fuck for
No, it's
warning.
okay. Me too.
So let it go as fast as we go, you know? Um, do you prefer like porn star dick, like guys in the industry, or like a normal civilian guy?
Normal civilian guy to, like, a certain degree. Like,
Okay.
it can't be too
What's one of the reasons or
um,
why?
you have to know how to use it, and it can't be, like, too small for me personally,
Got
you
you.
know? You know?
Got you.
But too big is too big. It hurts. Like,
I
it
mean,
hurts.
it hurts.
I
Like, and
I
like,
I
if there's no lube, everyone
complain.
needs to calm the fuck down. That's how I feel. And a lot of these guys get too excited that they
Mhm.
can't calm down. And it's like, well, and then they'll come fast. So
Yeah,
it's like, will you calm down? Like, please. Do you get offended if a guy comes fast?
I
Wait,
like
hold
it.
on.
I
Let me.
like it.
Me too. If he can keep fucking me after, I'll let him reset, but he's got to keep fucking me, or I will be mad. I'll be a
Yes.
bitch.
It depends on how horny I am, but same. Like, if I'm like, okay,
Right.
like
But it is a compliment
yeah,
if they
it's
come
such a
fast. I'm
compliment.
like,
If they can't come, that hurts me more. That hurts me
right? I'm
more,
like,
you
oh,
know?
you can't come, so who are you fucking last night?
Right, like, why am I not good enough for you?
Right, so you
You know?
don't love me.
Right,
Okay,
okay,
I'm
so I'm
never really gonna
awful.
think
I'm the
about this
worst
for
person
weeks.
ever.
Like it's cool. Cut or uncut?
I like uncut.
That's one of
I like
give me a
uncut.
fucking tally board, guys. We're winning over here.
Are
Amen.
you really? Are people really
Look, here's the thing.
uncut is
We like what we like. Guys, the issue
really
is men have this preconceived notion because a certain type of man has like dominated and said certain things and everyone just
Mhm.
runs with what they say. It's not true though. It's not true. A lot of this stuff isn't true. For example, I fucked this guy that looked like a linebacker, the biggest motherfucker in the world. He had the smallest dick I've ever taken in my life. The
What?
smallest dick I've ever seen in my
No, like
life.
body size doesn't matter how tall you are, you
Like,
know?
you big beast, why
Yeah.
is your dick that small? I'm not even kidding. I've never been so angry with God. I was like, you
Yeah.
knew I wanted
It's
this.
cruel. It's
Like, you
cruel.
knew
It's
I
cruel.
wanted this. Like, you fucking bitch. Like, you're so rude. Like,
And
and
that's the if you
selfish.
don't like the dick, you don't want to continue like to sleep with him, you
Well,
know?
no, but he ate my pussy for like 2 hours.
Okay, then
So,
that's
no,
yeah.
before I got the dick. So I was like, something's up.
Oh, okay,
I
yeah,
knew,
this
I
is
knew. I was like,
suspicious.
something's in the water.
Huh.
Like,
You're too good at
yeah,
this,
I was like,
Anna.
you really like eating pussy. Do you like a more like nerdy guy or are you going for the more macho type guy?
Um, I found that just like the more macho because of like physical looks, but I like nice guys, you know. I don't like you
Got you,
know.
got you. I like an asshole, so I feel that.
Okay,
Yeah.
word. So like the
We'll never
nerdy person,
clash. We can
yeah,
go out together.
exactly. Let's go to the bars
I love
sometimes.
an asshole.
Yeah.
I know. I'm like, but not to me. I want them to be
Sweet
nice. Well,
boys.
sometimes, you know.
Right, right. So
You did
like
say you're open to rough sex.
yes,
Are we
yeah, yeah.
down for like choking?
I like choking.
What
I like
about
choking.
slapping of the face?
Yes, yes.
Slapping of the ass, body, maybe a
I
little?
don't like my tits played with too much for whatever reason.
Touche.
So like
Okay.
no slapping my titties, but yeah, I
Right,
do
the
like
butt
a
and
little
stuff. We could do a little on the
yes.
face. Okay.
Yes.
Controlled. Controlled.
Controlled.
Choking. Did I say that?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
But I like
Spit,
I
maybe?
love spit. Oh my god.
In the face, on the body,
In the
in the mouth.
mouth, in
In
the
the
mouth,
mouth.
on
Okay.
the pussy.
Oh, enchanté. Keep it wet.
Even
What
on the
about you
face?
don't like the titties played with? So no nipple pinching.
Yeah, honestly, I really don't even like my nipples suck too often, you know? Just I'm not really big into tit play. I don't know.
My
It's not
nipples are so sensitive. I
see
can't
they
even
are.
imagine someone not sucking my nipples. That's like hurting my feelings
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
I'm like, girl,
No,
no.
no, it's just
That's
my
like saying you
hair.
don't like your neck kissed.
I love that's
Okay,
what
that's
gets
fine. That's fine. See, I'll
yeah.
take it. Yeah, I'm like, what's happening?
Are
Like,
you
we're gonna figure
okay?
this out. Like, that's fine.
Do you
No
need
titty
to
play.
talk to
Back off. What about getting your clit pinched? Someone actually just said this to me that that's a thing that sometimes you like your clit getting pinched. I was fine. I don't know if I'd like that. It kind of makes me squeal, but maybe.
No, because I just don't like pain. Sometimes when because I do have a bush right now, so I'll pull it up. And but I like
They just
that.
grab
That's
it
kind of
too
similar.
hard
Something
sometimes.
exactly,
They
exactly.
just
Sometimes it's
girls
just
never
too
grab it too hard,
hard.
but guys, it's like
They
they're
don't
so
know.
aggressive. Guys like to
Okay.
grab like right here, like your
Yeah.
hips and stuff. That shit fucking hurts.
Girl,
I'm like, can you
what?
relax? Like that shit
I am so
fuck.
gentle with your cock, like, I don't even wanna
I'm like,
pull
you
it
want me?
back.
No, and I
Like,
have
you're
big hands. I'm like, you want me to fucking
you're
grab
right,
it?
so just, like,
I feel that. I
just
totally feel that.
be slow.
Are you down with like being tied up?
Yes. I like handcuffs. I've done handcuffs a few
Handcuffs. Are
times,
you
like,
so
I'm
you're
yeah.
fine with kind of like being restricted while someone has control?
Yes. I'm more
That's
submissive for
hot.
sure,
That's
like, in my
hot. With
personal
guys
yeah.
or with women?
With guys, for sure.
What do you think you're a bit more dommy with women?
I think so.
I am too, yeah.
It depends on, like, the vibes
Right.
beforehand, you know?
Right, it does depend on
Yes,
the vibe.
yes.
See, yeah, it's subjective, it is. I
Yeah.
feel that. No, that's okay. At
With
least
women,
you're
I'm
down
definitely more of a
to
like a
work
switch.
with it.
Yes.
I feel like it works with women. I don't like feeling like I'm a sub going into it, but if a woman just kind of gives off, a vibe, I'm
I
like,
have mommy issues, like mommy energy. It's like, okay.
that's hot. That's hot. See, I'm like the opposite. I don't want her to act like my mommy,
Mm.
but if she is like mommy,
Yes,
that's fine.
yes.
And then I'm like, okay, I like her. She's fine. Like.
Listen.
So yeah, I feel that to a degree. Now, girl, do you have any content that you're gonna be dropping? Do you have any content that you have dropped that you're super proud of? Because you said you didn't shoot a lot in your first year,
No,
but coming
no.
back, you've
Coming back,
done content,
I've
you've
done
been in the house,
content,
you've been doing some
yes.
stuff, girl.
I've been so grateful and so lucky, for my agency,
Right.
and just the companies that'll continue to shoot me. I've been
Hmm.
working so much more since I've gotten back. And I love
Yeah.
shooting, I love being on set, so that's awesome.
Ah, that's so good.
Honestly, like the content, or not the content really, because I mostly
Right.
do like solo stuff right
Oh no,
now.
that's big. No, that's
No,
big.
I like the solo
I
stuff. It's
love doing solo. I
yes,
did that for because I did camming. The solo stuff sells, and they love
yes.
it for custom. So
Yeah.
that's girl, that's
You can
fire.
say your name and you can be sexy,
I'm like, I will wear
personal.
whatever you want. I'll
Yeah.
do whatever you want.
Yes.
I love customs, especially because it gives like your big fans, your ones who like
Yes.
really love you, a chance to like really
Right.
connect
No,
with
of
you.
course.
And it kind of makes me giggle, like some of the things that they want me to do. Like I'm down.
Yeah, no, sometimes it's like sweet, like, oh, okay.
Right, they're
Yeah.
like, "Well, you just, like, pretend to wake up and say
Right.
my
Like and
name," and
be
I'm
with
like,
me and hang out with me.
"Yeah." I'm like,
Yeah.
"That's adorable."
Listen.
Have you had anything that's kinda, like, gagged you, shocked you that someone wanted you to do in a custom?
Yeah, for sure. Just some of the
Mhm.
more like taboo stuff. It's like, okay,
Oh, yeah. Oh,
okay,
yeah.
why are you asking me to do this? And should I really be okay with you asking me to do this?
Boom. Boom. Okay, so what's one for you that was on the line? For me, a guy wanted me when I did it, but after
Mhm.
I did it, I realized I was like, maybe I wasn't okay with that.
Mhm.
He wanted me, he picked out the outfit. He wanted me to be his sister, but
Yes.
not his stepsister. He wanted me to be his sister and like specified like mannerisms and things to say and like a
Yes,
script. And I
yes,
was
yeah.
like,
No,
and I did
100%,
it,
yes.
because I'm into the fantasy. I've done pornos and stuff. But then I was like, afterwards, after I edited it and I
Right.
watched it myself, I was like, I don't have a brother, but it just made me feel like,
No,
like,
100, dude, I've done
like,
a like a stepdaughter scene where I
hmm.
used a specific name, right? That
Yeah,
he asked
yeah,
me to
right.
use,
Which is common. They do love a
which is
name.
common. But like afterwards, it's just the feeling of like, how much did I contribute to something that I'm
Yeah.
not really like that
Yeah.
okay with, you know?
Yes, yes. It's always that line, and I like to think of it as like I'm providing the service, and hopefully
Exactly.
it's to
Yes.
help like combat, if
Right, right.
anything, if people really do
No,
have
because people should have
dark desires.
fantasies and
But
desires. It's
a dark
okay.
desire is different than a fantasy.
Yes,
Having a
yes,
fantasy is
yes,
one thing, but some people do have dark desires. So if I have a negative thought, I'm like,
yes.
at least I hope it's combating that. If it's a
Right.
fantasy, I'm like, meh,
Just like pleasing it in a way that's
Mhm.
healthy and safe for everyone
Yes,
around you,
yes.
you know?
Well, and I think that's the benefit too. Luckily, with a lot of things being more restricted now,
Yes.
is we're not at the risk of possibly chatting with someone who's
Yes.
underage or using someone's
Yes,
account
yes.
or anything like that. I really appreciate a lot of the fan sites for stepping up and really taking the initiative with that. Were you ever worried about like getting in the industry and people finding out and stuff? Because there's a lot of negative connotation,
Oh, no,
girl.
there's
Like,
so much negative connotation. So I wasn't worried because when I got on the plane to like go out to LA for the first time,
Mhm.
on my layover, my mother called me and said she found out. And because she found
Mhm.
out, like she told the family. So,
Mhm. You were like, well, we're in it.
well, yeah, well, now we're halfway to
Yep.
LA. So we are doing this.
Mhm. You know, it sucks because we all go through it, but I think it's kind of good once you get it
No,
over with. It's like, phew.
so I don't know the other side, like I've never been
Right,
a
right,
person who's like, "Oh, I'm scared like this person or this person's going to find
right,
out."
right,
So like I see that and like empathize with it, but
right.
because
Different experience.
everyone knows and everyone already
Mhm.
knew, like
Yeah,
it was freeing, it was just freeing in a
yeah.
way. It's I think it's better just because I was forced in that to that position
Right.
and it's worked for me.
Ugh, I love that. No, I
Thanks.
love that so much. Honestly, we all have to go through it, that
Yes, yeah,
experience of
people are gonna
people
find
finding out.
out. People are
But
gonna
I
find
do
out.
agree that once it's done, it's so freeing. But then also, if you're lucky enough to have it done, even if it's not done on your terms,
Yes,
sometimes
yeah,
it
which sucks,
works
which does
if
suck.
it's done early enough that you don't have to deal with that backlash like a lot of people have to when they
Right.
hide it for so long and they're already so big and then you can't
Yes.
you can't backtrack that, and a lot of them do. That's why a lot of
Yes.
girls after a year or two, unfortunately, they leave, and it's not just
Right.
a boyfriend thing, it's because their name is finally around and family and friends like
Right, like
finally
people are because
see.
people that's the thing with this industry. If you keep working, just being a little bit consistent because it's so
Hmm.
small, you're gonna get a little bit of
Oh yeah,
notoriety.
it's gonna go out eventually. It has to. It
It literally
literally
has
has
to. Like
to.
there's no other option if you just like do what you're supposed to be
Right.
doing.
I'm like, I
It's
don't
it's
know.
kind of easy.
Yes,
But besides that, like, you're just kind of worried, I think, a little bit. Like when you
for
first get
sure.
in, you're just questioning things because society is kind of like mean to us.
They are. So wait, how do you deal with that? Because I mean, we're honestly, while society's mean to
Yeah.
us, we don't really see it unless we
No,
go looking
exactly,
for it.
exactly.
So,
That's
but how do you keep
true.
yourself from looking, I guess I should say, because it is hard once you notice it ever,
Right, right.
If you're not looking, we are fine,
No,
but
exactly.
it hits you eventually.
It
So how do you
does.
keep yourself from digging in that hole?
I think it's kind of hard. Like it's
It
just,
is.
you everything kind of leads you to that as far as like algorithms go and stuff.
Right,
Like
right.
it's just so like it gets
Negative.
clicks. It's negative and it gets clicks because it's negative.
Yeah.
So everyone's gonna see it right now. And then it hurts seeing it and you just try not to see it. Like you can't let yourself search that validation from people online or anything,
Right, right.
because
You
like
can't.
they're influenced by people who are making money off of people hating us because it gets clicks.
Yes.
It gets clicks. It's
Yes.
controversy.
The controversy works, and I get it. I get girls who participate in it. I get it because it does help them, but
Yes.
eventually, for me personally, I just can't. I'm too sassy. I'm too fucking sassy. I like can't handle it. I will want to argue
Yeah.
with everyone,
I
and I'm
just
like,
block and I can't because I'm
yeah.
sensitive. So I
Yeah,
don't want to even
yeah, I
see
get
it. Like it
mad. I'm
makes
like,
me
you
sad.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like, but the thing is, if you don't go looking, we really don't see it. And
We
it
shouldn't. We
really does
shouldn't.
help because
Yes.
being in a model house or even just in Miami and LA in
Yes.
hot spots, it helps because you got to be around
You
people
have
in
a
the industry in
community,
real
dude.
life. We're online sexually, but in real life, we're literally vibing and hanging
Yes,
out with
yeah.
our
Like
friends.
we're normal people doing normal
Yes,
things.
yes. What's
Yeah.
what's something that you think would throw your fans off? That's like your favorite like normal thing to do. For me, it's video games. I like love video games.
Really? What kinds? What kinds?
Okay, so I like first person RPG games, but I
Okay.
also play League of Legends like
Okay,
heavy for the
cool,
past
cool.
like decade. I'm like I can't
Yeah.
stop for some reason. Like
But like, hey, that's so
yeah.
cool. I play like Fortnite sometimes with
Ah,
like a friend. Like I
yeah,
play
see,
it
no,
with a
I
friend.
can't. It's too
Yeah.
much. I got one kill on Fortnite and I literally refuse to pick it
Yeah.
up because I know I won't get
Yeah.
another kill.
It's
So I love
cute.
that. Okay. What do you think would shock your fans about you?
I literally chill. Like I don't dress the way I do on set.
Stop,
Like, dude,
really?
like this is a cute outfit, I think, but
Super cute. Yeah.
all the time sweats. workout shorts,
Love, same,
sports bra,
hoodie, something,
random
yeah.
t-shirt from like
Love.
2012, and
Yeah.
then like a hoodie.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Hair unbrushed.
I look crazy,
Yeah,
yeah.
I look unfortunate.
Yeah, I do catch myself, I've stopped leaving my house unkept
Yeah.
because I have this thing where I'm like, if I don't have my extensions in and I don't have makeup on, my hair's curly, my fans won't know who I am. Like, I'll be fine. Bitch, these motherfuckers like Adriana Maya. And I'm like, and they're like, 'cause, they want a picture, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Like, and so like they'll like post pictures of me, like that they saw her at the mall, and I'm like, I can't repost that, honey. I literally can't because I look like me, not like
That's
my
not me.
character. Like, you need to relax.
No, that's so cool though that I want to get to the point where I get recognized. I haven't really yet in public.
Well, you'll like it maybe, but you might not
Exactly,
like it forever.
exactly. 'Cause
I've
sometimes
been
you're
out
just
with
a
my
good
dad,
person,
and
yeah.
people are like, and I'm like, and my dad's like, do they know? And I'm like, stop looking at
Yeah.
them. And he's like, do they know? He's social. So it's cool if you have someone who's social, but it is a lot if it's not something you can handle. Sometimes I can, sometimes I cannot.
Yes.
I'm just like,
Depends on the mood, yeah. For
yeah.
sure.
What are your goals for the industry?
I kind of just like being in it. I like shooting. I like hanging out
Yeah.
and just being a part of this lifestyle. It's
Mhm.
kind of freeing in a way other things aren't. So
Right.
right now, my ultimate goal is just go up till MILF. I don't want to be a GILF personally. I don't
Go
like it.
into MILF.
Go
Okay,
into
so
MILF.
MILF and porn years is
It's
22.
soon. It's coming
I'm
up. Like
kidding.
it's
No,
literally
but I'm
going.
28, and if I
Yeah.
had fake tits, they're all like, you look like a baby the moment you get fake tits.
You're
We're gonna
done.
throw you in
You're
MILF.
cooked.
And I'm
You're a
like, I
MILF.
know, that's why I'm not getting fake tits, you bitches.
Yeah.
Like, y'all can suck my,
Oh,
well, I was gonna say dick, but we all know, you know?
my
So.
clit.
Do you have any work you want to shout out? Like scenes that you've shot, maybe content that you're gonna be dropping soon, anything like that?
Um, I guess my OnlyFans solos,
Hell yeah.
links in my
Oh,
bio.
do you go live,
I
right?
don't. Sometimes I'll go live, like on camming sites, but
Oh, which
oh,
one?
Cam Soda, yeah, that's a
Yes,
cam. Yeah,
amazing. No, because I was sometimes because I live there, but I didn't really go live. I'm like that all the time. Yeah, so I'm like, you don't have to go live, you know. But
I
no, that's
usually don't.
fire.
It's not really my thing, like camming.
Right.
I like to shoot a little bit better,
But
but
you are in the Cam Soda
I
Hub.
am the
That's so
Cam
cool.
Soda
Oh, I
house. Don't look
love
at my room
that.
right now. It's messy.
So we can spy on you
Can
later if we
spy on
want
it.
to. That's fire. How long have you been in the Cam Soda House?
Over a year now.
Ah, do you love
Almost
it?
I do like it. No,
Yeah.
I love everyone in there. I've gotten some like friends and people in my life who I
Right.
appreciate it
That's
in
cool
all
though.
ways, just good friends, good
Oh
people.
yeah. Oh, I love that. Selena, you're literally adorable.
Stop.
I love
Thank
chatting with you.
you.
You're so
No, you're
funny. Do you want to
fun.
give a shout out to your social media so we can follow you and check you
Yes.
out?
Selina Bentz, SELINABENTZZ on Instagram, and just Selena Bentz with one Z on Twitter or X.
Ugh, guys, this has been amazing. You can tell I'm high because it took me like an hour and a half to roll this joint, but I did it. But I'm Adriana Maya, and this is Selina Bentz. This is Spliffs and Giggles, brought to you by the Red Eye District. Good night, guys.
Bye, guys.